we all do actually add up.
Exactly. How your community actions directly fuel transaction volume. We're drawing from an Apertum FAQ today.
A good source. It lays things out quite clearly.
Right. And our mission really is just to connect the dots for you. Show how even small things you do impact the whole Apertum ecosystem's health, its visibility.
Makes sense. It's easy to forget that connection sometimes.
Okay, let's dive in. First up, claiming mining rewards.
Ah, yes, a daily claim.
Seems pretty basic, right?
Yeah.
You click claim, but the FAQ points out each single click, that's one transaction on the chain.
And when you think about the scale, say 40,000 users claiming
That's 40,000 transactions, just like that.
instantly. And that constant activity, well, it shows the network is alive and kicking. It's healthy.
Makes it more attractive, I guess, for validators, developers.
Absolutely. It signals a used, valued network. It strengthens everything.
Okay, next point.
Yeah.
New users completing KYC.
Right, the onboarding process.
The FAQ says this actually triggers 2 transactions for every single new user.
That's right. First, there's the DID NFT creation, your identity token.
And second,
A small APTM airdrop, just enough to cover those initial gas fees, the cost of doing things on the network.
so bringing new people in literally creates immediate network activity, 2 transactions per person.
Exactly. Growth isn't just numbers, it's tangible activity pulses on the blockchain itself. Really important for expansion.
Makes sense. Now, what about the Apertum Bridge? Moving assets around.
Ah, interoperability.
Yeah.
Yeah, every time you move assets, say, from another chain onto Apertum or vice versa, using the bridge,
That's a transaction too.
that's a transaction too. Facilitating that movement, that cross-chain stuff, directly drives volume.
Okay, so it's not just internal Apertum stuff.
Yeah.
Connecting blockchains counts.
Definitely. It's about being part of the wider crypto world.
And just, using Apertum in everyday ways, like making a purchase.
So yeah, if you buy something from a dApp built on Apertum, could be a product, a service, maybe a digital collectible
That a purchase
that
process.
generates a transaction. It links real world or, well, digital world utility directly to network activity.
So the more useful the apps are.
The more transactions happen. It's a virtuous cycle, ideally. Good for long-term health.
Right. And for the DeFi folks out there, trading on the Apertum in a DX.
Oh, absolutely. Core activity. Every swap, every trade you make on the DEX,
It's an on-chain transaction.
directly on-chain, verifiable, transparent. That's kind of the whole point of a DX, right? Decentralized finance in action, generating real transactions.
Okay. What about providing liquidity? Or removing it?
Same principle. When you add liquidity, deposit a pair of assets to help others trade, that action itself is a transaction.
And taking it out again.
Also a transaction. Liquidity providers are crucial for the DAX, and their actions, coming in or going out, contribute directly to the transaction count. Helps the market function.
So market making is network activity. Got it.
Precisely.
And one more for the builders deploying smart contracts, using the Apertum Wizard, for example.
Yep. Launching a new contract onto the blockchain, that's a transaction.
And it expands what the whole ecosystem can do, right?
Exactly. So innovation itself, developers building things, that also drives network activity and grows its capabilities.
So kind of wrapping this section up, the main takeaway from the FAQ seems pretty clear.
Yeah, it's almost like anything you do on Apertum platforms.
Pretty much results in a transaction.
Huh?
Claiming, joining, bridging, buying, trading, providing liquidity, deploying.
It all adds up. More community engagement means higher transaction volume. Simple as that.
And that higher volume is crucial for visibility, getting noticed, attracting more users, more developers. It's all linked to the network's long-term success.
So really, every user, you listening right now, you're an active participant in building that value. Your actions matter.
Definitely empowering to see it laid out like that. It's not just passive usage.
Not at all.
Okay, so here's a final thought to leave you with. We've seen how these defined actions create transactions, but think about it. Your daily interactions, they're not isolated clicks. They're part of this collective energy shaping Apertum. What other small things, maybe things we haven't even discussed, might have unexpectedly big ripple effects in this kind of decentralized environment?
Interesting question. Something to chew on.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Something to think about. We'll catch you next time on The Deep Dive.